Remember Levi's cute M1 Mini 3D printer? Well, it had a near-death experience, but we fixed it. He printed something awesome, and now Geeetech wants to send another one. But this time, not to us, but to one of you. Yep, it's a giveaway, and we'll tell you how 7 of you can be winners. Stick around because we'll cover all of this in the next couple of minutes. This is Gergo, and you're watching Gergo Print 3D, our YouTube channel about everything 3D printing, laser cutting, and all kinds of fun projects. All our videos include curated, translation-ready subtitles and chapter markers for easy navigation. The M1 Mini turned out to be an ideal printer for a 12-year-old's room. There could be other machines that are easy and safe to use, but nothing comes close to the incredibly minuscule footprint of the M1. You can grab one using our affiliate links below, supporting our channel at no extra cost. The introductory discount is still available, but who knows how long. And one of you will even win an M1 Mini. But before we tell you how, I'm sure you'd like a little update on our experiences. Soon after our initial review, which you should watch if you haven't yet, Levi called me. I think I ruined my printer. He had to stop the print while the first layer was going down, and no matter what they tried, they couldn't clean it off the build plate without scratching it. They tried heating, cooling, bending, printing on top. Nothing helped. It felt ruined after just a few prints of his own. I mentioned this to our contact person at Geeetech, and they immediately mailed us a spare PI sheet. No question asked. I've had experiences with multiple brands, but customer service at Geeetech is seriously next level. In the meantime, Levi's mom had a brilliant idea. What if they do what you do with hard-to-clean dishes? Let's soak that build plate for a few days and see if it helps. Look, fortunately, the glue stick he used is water soluble. Well, that was easy. It's still good to have a spare sheet on hand in case an irreversible accident happens. With the printer back in action, Levi was ready to tackle a bigger project, a sunglasses rack for his family. It started by finding this simple sunglasses holder on MakerWord, which was originally designed to be attached directly to the wall using double-sided tape. Levi's plan was slightly different, to secure them to a piece of wooden slat that they could hang in their hall. It's a less permanent solution in case they want to move the sunglass rack somewhere else later. We use Orca Slicer's built-in negative part function to easily add a hole for screws. Then printed the first prototype. It turned out okay, but we found the back was too weak, since the hole going straight through it meant the layers around the screw hole could easily split. So we rotated the part 90 degrees so the hole fell on a much stronger horizontally printed wall. To avoid using supports in the new orientation, we enabled our new favorite Orca Slicer option, make overhangs printable, those nasty overhangs. It's not a universal solution as it adds a little chin to overhangs, but in this particular case, it doesn't interfere with how the piece works, and we can even snip that chin off after printing. The second prototype was plenty strong and looked great already. Even after widening it for more stability, Levi could fit 4 of them on the tiny build plate of the M1 Mini. By this time, Grandma came home and was introduced to the new family members just as Levi started the print on it. She'd heard so much about 3D printing, she was excited to see how it actually happens. While the parts were printing, we prepped the piece of slat we picked for this project. We measured and marked the mounting points, then drilled the screw holes using the new mini drill HOTO sent us recently. It's the red component of their SnapBloq precision toolkit. Since I was visiting the family, this tiny kit was super easy to bring along. The magnetic blocks store a good selection of drill bits. We used the biggest size for this project. The tool itself is in a sleeve that snaps onto the block as well. The size is ideal for precision work, but also small enough for a child to use safely. At its highest setting at 1200 RPM, it had no problem drilling the holes in the wood. Levi got to use the yellow screwdriver SnapBloq as well, securing the first prototype glasses holder with a screw. And look, even these big glasses fit well and hold steadily. The blue SnapBloq you see is their mini rotary tool. Levi was curious to test it briefly, but will only use it in a future project. By the time the print finished, in about 3 hours, I had to say goodbye. Levi filmed removing the finished prints, but he's still getting the hang of juggling, filming, and getting the prints off the bed.
It fell off.
Being a true YouTuber, I'm sure he too will grow a third hand eventually. He printed another set of 4 since he needed 7 in total, and the spare is always good to have. With everything ready, securing these to the slat was a breeze, though I'm sure he would appreciate a SnapBloq screwdriver set of his own to help with his home improvement projects. And by the time the family gets home, he can present his surprise for storing and organizing everybody's sunglasses cluttered around the house. As you can imagine, Levi is super proud to be able to make this and similar practical and fun projects with his M1 Mini. It's a device any technically inclined kid will be happy to work with. In fact, we promised a giveaway at the beginning of the video, and I'll let Levi tell you all about it.
So, Geeetech is doing a giveaway for you where 3 people get 1 filament each. The second place winners get 2 filament spoons each, and the grand prize of the first place is a Geeetech M1 Mini just like mine. You can get not this but one like this for free. So be sure to enter the giveaway now down below.
You'll find the link to the giveaway in the description. Geeetech tells us it's available worldwide, but be sure to check their page. And of course, it's free to enter, no purchase necessary, just a few easy steps to complete, like being subscribed to our YouTube channel, which I'm sure you are, and thank you for it. Geeetech will contact the winners and send out the prizes. We hope you win, but even if you don't, we can definitely recommend the upgraded M1 Mini Faster 3D printer. Links to this printer and filaments are also in the description. And you'll continue to see us use our HOTO SnapBloq tools in our future projects. If you're interested, we link to their webpage as well. And if you purchase, use our coupon code GERGO15 for a whopping 15% discount. We plan to provide a longer-term review of them after a month or 2. And this is just one of the videos in our growing list of promised content. A tutorial on leveling the bed of the Sovo Zero. Show you a must-do mod for the Creality filament system, CFS, of the K2 Plus or High combo. Show you how I built the safety enclosure for our Mopal fiber laser. Tell you about a super unique experiment controlling the humidity in our printer room, so we no longer need to worry about our filaments getting wet. Show you the design process for a versatile phone holder we made out of thin ABS parts we printed on our GDQ1 Pro. A video on all the various blanks we were able to customize using our Monport fiber laser. We'll even show off Sovo's newest wonder, which many of you never even heard about, but we've been beta testing for a while now. And how we add a multicolor option to one of our Sovo printers using CoPrint's KCM. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these. You can learn a lot more about Levi's M1 Mini in this video, or check out this video, which the algorithm recommends. Either way, go print 3D. And thank you for watching this Gergo Print 3D video all the way to the end. You are the best.